Like if you found the video valuable. Inspector Neha Sharma had seen her share of missing persons cases, but there was something unsettling about this one. A college student named Karan Malhotra had disappeared late at night after calling his best friend. The friend told the police that Karan's last words were shaky, almost whispered. "Someone's following me, if I don't call you back, check my drawer." Then the line went dead. By morning, Karan was gone. Neha visited the boy's hostel room. The bed was unmade, his books were scattered, but nothing suggested he had planned to leave. Remembering the phone call, she went straight to the desk drawer. Inside was a slim notebook. Most of its pages were filled with scribbles, random numbers, half-sentences, things that looked like codes. But one phrase was underlined several times: the man with the red cap. That evening, Neha reviewed CCTV footage from the campus gates. Her stomach tightened when she saw it. At 10:46 p.m., Karan walked past the gate, clutching his bag nervously. Just a few steps behind him was a tall man wearing a red cap. The man never entered the hostel, never exited through the gates again. On the footage, he seemed to vanish into thin air. Neha had a lead, but no identity. Nobody on campus recognized the man. No student matched the description. It was like chasing a ghost. Still, the notebook nagged at her. The numbers inside, long strings of digits, looked familiar. With the help of a cybercrime officer, she ran them through banking records. Her instincts were right. They weren't random scribbles, they were transaction IDs. Money had been siphoned from multiple student accounts over the past few months. Someone was running a scam using stolen student identities. And Karan had stumbled onto it. The next question was obvious: was the man in the red cap behind it? 2 days later, Neha devised a trap. She arranged for false information to be leaked online. A rumor about a new batch of stolen student data available for pickup at an abandoned warehouse. If the hacker was still active, curiosity would draw him in. On the night of the sting, Neha waited in the shadows with her team. Hours dragged by until, finally, footsteps echoed in the empty warehouse. A man stepped into the faint light, tall, lean, and unmistakably wearing a red cap. "Police, don't move," Neha shouted as her team surrounded him. The man froze, then dropped the bag he was carrying. Inside, they found a laptop, fake ID cards, and stacks of student records. But what made Neha's pulse quicken was something else: Karan's phone, switched off but intact. The interrogation was tense. At first, the man claimed he didn't know anything about Karan. But when Neha placed the notebook from Karan's drawer in front of him, his composure cracked. Karan had discovered the hacking operation by accident, the man admitted. He had planned to scare him off, but things escalated. They had taken Karan to keep him silent. When he tried to escape, he was injured. The man reluctantly agreed to lead the police to him. At a remote spot near the river on the outskirts of the city, the searchlights found Karan, weak, bruised, but alive. He had been tied up and left, but his spirit hadn't broken. When Neha knelt beside him, he managed a faint smile. "Did you check the drawer?" he whispered. She nodded. "You saved yourself with that clue." Later, as the criminals were taken into custody, Neha reflected on the case. Mysteries were never really about what was right in front of you. They were about the details people almost overlooked: the scribbles in a notebook, the reflection of a shadow, the last words of a frightened boy. And in this case, those details had meant the difference between life and death.